Hi folks, this is pretending to be prepared with randomly stacked plywood and speakers and some spray paint. That was a bad joke. This is Punk as Folk. Tonight I am reviewing the Drop X MEE Audio Planemics from Mash Drop. I will link to them in the description. I'm in no way affiliated with Mash Drop, and if you want to buy them after you watch this, the link's there. I will also post some other options because that's how this is going today. They are, let's say, single 10mm Planemic driver, which is a combination of a planar magnetic driver and a dynamic driver. That's why I was interested in them. The idea sounded cool to me. One magnetized driver. Thought they would be exciting. They were. They actually come. I don't have it with me. They come in this. I'll add some pictures, but it looks like a little medical kit, syringe and everything. There's no syringe there, it just looks like there could be a syringe. Kind of like a teal and white video game first aid kit. I unboxed them. They come with the iems, comply foam tips, two cables, which I thought I was gonna like. They feel nice. I like the feel of them. They just never lose the kink. I have had this cable hanging for probably 8 hours before this, just trying to get it straight for the video, and it didn't work. But it does come with two 3.5mm cables. This one with no mic, and then there's also one in here with a mic. They both come with shirt clips, which I like. I might keep the shirt clips. The advertised frequency response is 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. Impedance is 16 ohms at 1 kilohertz with a 91 decibel sensitivity. Like I said, I was kind of excited for them. I like them. They're black, basic, smooth. Took them out of the box, plugged them into the stock cable, put them in to try them, and immediately disliked them. I immediately disliked them because of they're a very sharp V shape. They have good bass. They have really good bass. The mids were pretty much non-existent out of the box. And then the highs tended to be shrill, sibilant, almost painfully so. But sometimes things need burning. The driver needs to move to work itself loose. I burnt them in with pink noise for 16 hours. I work an 8-hour day, and I have headphones in all day. iems. So they have gone through another 32 hours of playtime on top of that. They did get better. The mids started to come out, but I just don't like them. And maybe it's just me. I'm not saying they're bad in any way. There's nothing that stands out to me as bad now that they've broken it. Please break them in if you buy them. There's just nothing exciting about them either. They exist. Not in my kit for very much longer, and no, not kit like the English use it. I have an actual kit that I take to work, hip DAP, and the KZs, which I will link because these are good. These are good. And I can stand listening to them all day. I get fatigued after listening to these for about an hour. I'm trying to think of good things to say here. The detail retrieval isn't great. The bass is good. The bass is good. I guess maybe if you wanted to listen to some poorly mastered, I shouldn't say poorly. I shouldn't be negative. I have no reason to be negative. I think I'm just bummed. I was super excited for them. I purchased them with my own money. I was bummed because they were so comfortable. That's a great thing I can say about these. These fit my ears perfectly. I have the Shure Tape Pros, which sound really good. I love them. But they create a hot spot. There's a sharp edge that creates a hot spot in my left ear after about 2 to 3 hours of wear time. And I realize stuff like that's not going to matter to most people. Most people don't wear them for 8 hours at a time. I do. And I test. I use this at work. I will make a second video actually showing this setup. That way you know what everything's tested on. I totally forgot where I was because my 5-year-old just came out to tell me it's cool to make popcorn. Yeah, I will do a second video on this just because basically any IEM I test is going to be tested at work. Or at least, I don't do critical listening at work, but I listen to a lot of music at work, so I get a pretty good feel for whether or not I'm going to like something throughout the day. Then I come home, shower, do some critical listening at night. But most of my listening happens through this little kit. I say a lot. I will link these in the description. I guess they're worth checking out if... I'm going to link these in the description. I guess they're worth checking out if you like bass. If you like bass in music that doesn't contain a lot of highs, because those highs are just killing me. And this video is brought to you by Pipples and children. Hey baby. Yeah buddy, I noticed. I'm cutting so much of this. Anyways, Drop X MEE Audio Planemics. Buy them or don't. I don't care. I will link the KZs as well, which I think are a much better option, especially because they're cheaper. They're cheaper. They sound better. That cable is not great either, but it's better than this one. Thanks for watching. This has been Punk as Folk.